Okay, here we go again. Today, or tonight actually, we have a Selmer Bundy, and this is probably 70. This is what I grew up with. These Bundy saxophones, the Bundys, Cons, were like the king for the school horns. So this one's in a unique gold epoxy baked on finish, sort of like a powder coating they're doing nowadays, where it's actually baked on. It is hard as a rock. You can just sit there and scratch it all you want, and it just doesn't scratch. The only downside is a very brittle finish, and you can see on the bell here, it has actually chipped away. If you move the brass, it doesn't move with it like an epoxy finish. But anyhow, pretty darn straight, for 50 something years old. And this was, I call it the either the Ford or the Chevy truck of the saxophone world. They're just almost indestructible. I mean, they've done it, but it takes a pretty good beating to get one of these things down. Just very, very solid, very simple mechanism. Nothing fancy on it. And again, just a very utilitarian tenor sax at a wonderful price. So import saxophone like a student model Yamaha is now over $2,000. The tariffs are just killing everybody. And this is, you could buy 4+ of these for about 4 of them for the same price. So anyhow, I've been using these for my rentals, and I'm just starting to sell them off. Kind of phasing out of that part of my life, and just got all these great student horns, looking for new homes. So this would be a great horn to start off with, and it could go to the marching band and the football games, and with no worries. And or somebody needed a backup horn for a pro, just something to practice on and go to the barn gigs with. So anyhow, here it is. And go right down that low B flat. So got a nice big fat sound. The metal this was made out of is just much better than anything they're making today's. And everything, I mean, absolutely everything is coming from overseas. I don't know one American-made saxophone anymore. And so everything's China, Indonesia, Taiwan, India. So, anyhow, everything comes from far away places. So comes with everything you need. And again, it'd be a perfect horn for somebody to start out with. Just your basic. Half the people that come over, you can't even hit that B flat because everything's so far out of whack. So anything marginal and pads have been replaced, and it's all sealing up well, and just playing right now. It's nice, right down to the B flat. Right off the bat. Really hard to play it without running down to it. So I'm going to do a quick little tune and put it on the old Craigslist, and hopefully be one less saxophone for me to trip around here. there it is. Stop. Bundy tenor saxophone. What a beast. And actually lighter than a lot of the new horns coming out now. Got a nice brace on the neck. I've got necks busted everywhere. This is just a crazy solid brace on it. And there's a couple of the ska band. They both use these, and they just throw them across the stage and just destroy them, and I bang them out again, and they destroy them again. But anyhow, hopefully that won't happen. Again, Selmer, biggest name in the world in saxophones, and this is their Bundy student model. Still got a nice logo on there, and the finish is actually pretty good. A couple resolders. When you resolder it, you get a little bubbling in the finish, but no big deal. Right up to the high F sharp, which you don't even need the high F sharp key. It's a very easy falsetto fingering. Really solid. Anyhow, hopefully somebody comes down and gives me a couple greenbacks for this, and get it out of here. Too many saxophones around here, that's for sure. Anyhow, if you want to see the better stuff, go to the webpage www.stevegraysaxes, STVEGRAY, saxes plural.com, and you can see all the intermediate to pro stuff. A couple of beginning stuff, but mostly intermediate to pro. So there you go. Really nice. I think I replaced the guard on this. It had the flat guard, and I put a professional one. You see the pads are pretty cool. And again, a couple of little chips and ding. I did find a paint that nearly perfectly matches this, and I might touch up those little places. Anyhow, gotta go.